Might be the last boxing match ever.
I don't know if I want to see it.
Do you want to see it if Mike Tyson wins?
I remember watching Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah.
And it was like two guys beating each other up in baby diapers or whatever. It was
baby diapers.
Yeah, bring it up. They were wearing like big diapers or whatever.
No, they were wearing cups.
I have to believe he's of good health. You know, he's 58 years old. You know, not too many guys should be getting in the ring at 58. But it's not a normal professional fight. You know, it's the circumstances are a little different.
What? According to TMZ, Floyd Mayweather versus Mike Tyson, they agreed to fight each other in an exhibition. Ain't no way!
Hold onto your seats because what I'm about to tell you will absolutely blow your mind. The boxing world has just been turned completely upside down with news so shocking that even seasoned fight professionals are sitting there with their jaws on the floor. Two of the most legendary names in combat sports history, two men who have dominated headlines for decades, are about to step into the ring together for what might be the most controversial fight announcement of the century. We're talking about Floyd "Money" Mayweather and Iron Mike Tyson. And yes, you heard that right. This is actually happening.
They are actually fighting each other. Not a drill, not a prank. This is actually happening. TMZ Sports has learned that 48-year-old Mayweather, 50-0, an absolutely unblemished record as a professional, stepping into the ring with 59-year-old Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, of course, who is perhaps the most feared boxer ever, just an absolutely ferocious fighter, a vicious fighter. And he and Floyd are going to fight. Now, the fight, we're told, is going to happen sometime in spring 2026. The exact date is not known to us right now, but the bottom line is that we have been told that this is actually happening. It's not something that may happen, may not happen. We have been told that Floyd Mayweather and that Mike Tyson have both signed on that X, that they have both agreed to actually do this thing, and yes, it is going to happen. What's great about it is that Mayweather and Floyd and Tyson, they have not had a great relationship over the years. They have had some tension. They're both, of course, all-time greats. I mean, look no further than ESPN just naming Floyd Mayweather the #1 boxer of the entire century. So these guys are, again, are Hall of Famers. They're everything that you could ever want in a fighter, but they are not friends, and they are not friendly, and they are going to get in there, and they are going to try and put hands on each other and try and, again, hurt one another inside that boxing ring. Now, there's a size disparity here. Let's be honest. It's not so much height. Floyd Mayweather is 5'8". Mike Tyson is only 5'10". He was always a short heavyweight. But Mike last fought when he fought in November against Jake Paul.
But before we dive into this absolute bombshell, we need to talk about the elephant in the room. Mike Tyson is 58 years old. Let that sink in for a moment. 58. Most people that age are thinking about retirement, grandchildren, maybe a nice quiet evening at home. But not Iron Mike. The question everyone's been asking is whether a man approaching 60 should even be stepping foot inside a boxing ring. We've seen glimpses of what older fighters can still do in exhibition matches, but this isn't your typical friendly sparring session. This is something entirely different, and the circumstances surrounding this fight are unlike anything we've ever witnessed before.
I'm watching it, and everybody and their mama watching it. Listen. These are the only two living icons, boxing icons. Mike Tyson is an icon, all right? Floyd Mayweather, that's debatable. But Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, that's debate. I mean, by now, they're probably icons. Mike Tyson, icon versus icon, in an exhibition, F it. You might as well. I want to say this, though. If you guys thought Mike Tyson was pulling punches against Jake Paul and that wasn't real, well, he ain't gonna pull no punches against Floyd. Like, that dude has shown that he ate it. Remember his faint punch at Floyd?
The legend joining us tonight.
Floyd ain't moved, though.
The legend joining us tonight.
Balls of iron. If Iron Mike Tyson threw he got balls of iron.
The legend joining us tonight.
Oh, yeah, and plus Mike Tyson said he's a scared little man. He's
a little scared man. He's a very small, scared man.
Mike Tyson doesn't like Floyd. So bro, hey, kudos to Floyd. Matter of fact, that's probably why Floyd didn't accept the Roy Jones Jr. fight. He was already negotiating with Mike. Mike has already fought Roy. Shit, after this, Floyd and Roy will probably mix it up. Anything can happen. This is a world where anything can happen. And you know what? Let's go. I'm down for the shit. Let's go. I'm down. Hey, listen, I'm down for it's kind of pathetic, but it's an exhibition. Who are they hurting? Who are they hurting, bruh? Yeah, I mean, you might as well watch it. Who are they hurting? It's not a pro fight.
Now, brace yourselves because TMZ Sports has just dropped the mother of all bombshells on the boxing community. In what can only be described as the sports announcement of the year, they've confirmed that Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson have officially agreed to face each other in an exhibition bout. And when I say officially, I mean both men have put pen to paper, signed on the dotted line, and made this dream match a reality scheduled for spring 2026. This isn't some social media speculation or wishful thinking from desperate fans. This is the real deal, people.
Mayweather and Tyson are not going to fight. No way they're going to fight. It's like me fighting Mighty Mouse. It's not going to happen. I don't know why. Tyson's way too big. They are fighting. Chad said they are fighting.
Let me paint you the picture of just how insane this matchup really is. In one corner, we have Floyd Mayweather, 48 years old with an absolutely perfect 50 wins and 0 losses professional record. This is a man who has never tasted defeat in the professional boxing ring, a defensive mastermind who turned the art of not getting hit into a billion-dollar empire. In the other corner stands Mike Tyson, who will be 59 years old by fight time, a man who needs absolutely no introduction. We're talking about perhaps the most feared heavyweight boxer in the history of the sport, a fighter so intimidating that grown men would literally shake with terror just thinking about stepping into the ring with him.
Composure.
Every time boxing come on, you don't bring up Muhammad Ali name. You don't bring up Mike Tyson name. You always bring up Floyd Mayweather name.
Listen, we're talking about Floyd, and listen, we all gotta believe we're the greatest of all times, right? We all gotta believe that, but we all know Muhammad Ali is the greatest of all time.
If you could have fought any fighter in your life, any weight, any era, who would you have picked that you would have liked to fight the most?
Floyd Mayweather.
The confirmation came through CSI Sports and Fight Sports, the promotional powerhouses behind this incredible spectacle. Both fighters have signed their contracts, making this bout as official as it gets. But here's where things get really interesting. The relationship between these two legends has been anything but friendly over the years. We're not talking about two buddies getting together for a fun exhibition. There's genuine history here, real tension that's been simmering for decades. Let's take a trip down memory lane to understand just how deep this rivalry runs. Back in 2001, there was a police raid at Mike Tyson's home, and Iron Mike has harbored suspicions that Floyd Mayweather might have played a role in orchestrating that raid. Now, Tyson never outright confirmed this, but the seed of distrust was planted, and it's been growing ever since. Fast forward to 2014 at a WBC event, and things nearly exploded. Picture this scene. Mike Tyson, the most dangerous man on the planet, fakes a punch at Floyd Mayweather in front of everyone. Most people.
Think about Floyd talking about greater than Ali. He's very delusional. He can't listen. If he was anywhere near that realm of greater than Ali, he'd be able to take his kids to school by himself. Okay, he can't take his kids to school by himself. And he talking about he's great. Greatness is not guarding yourself from the people. Greatness is being accepted by the people. He can't take his kids alone to school by himself. He's a little scared man. He's a very small, scared man.
Tell me, so like, what's the difference now from like your era to today?
No one was afraid of anyone. Everyone really believed they can beat him.
But it's a business, more business, it's more
absolutely.
money than everything.
Floyd Mayweather changed the game up when he turned into the pretty boy.
Yeah, that was cool too. But he had to get in that ring and fight too. He had to fight the best competitor. He wiped everybody out. And that's why he's who he is. He beat everybody. He beat everybody I thought would give him a chance. He just wiped everybody out. Nobody can even match him. The best. He didn't pick guys, he took the best. Even the guys I picked against him, he beat everybody, made everybody wrong. Right. And that's why he...
But the real fireworks started when Mayweather began comparing himself to the great Muhammad Ali. Now, You have to understand, Mike Tyson doesn't just love boxing. He lives and breathes the history of this sport. When Floyd started making those comparisons, Tyson absolutely lost it. In his mind, there's only one greatest of all time, and it's not the man from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Tyson's criticism was brutal and direct. He called Mayweather delusional for even thinking he belonged in the same conversation as Ali. According to Iron Mike, true greatness isn't about protecting yourself from the public. It's about being accepted by them. His famous quote about Floyd not being able to take his own kids to school by himself because he's too scared perfectly encapsulates their fundamental disagreement about what makes a true champion.
You don't think there's an opportunity to land a big punch on Floyd?
Let me tell you something about Floyd. This is what I don't like about him either. No matter whatever we say about him, and it could be true, but he's in that gym. He's a rat. He retired, but he stayed in the gym. He can't help it. It's just he don't do drugs. That's his heroin, the gym.
Someone told me this. They say he does not. He doesn't have a vice.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a vice.
No, he does. The gym.
The gym.
The gym.
Got announced, man. I wasn't shocked. I was a little surprised, but I'm not jumping out of my chair to see a 60-year-old Mike Tyson fight a 50-year-old Floyd Mayweather. All we know about the fight so far is it's going to be had in 2026, which honestly is the best thing for Mike Tyson. Health-wise, he needs as much time as he can get in shape, to get in fight shape, to get in shape to go those 8 rounds, 2 minutes like he did with the Jake Paul fight. I'm going to speculate on the rounds and the rules of the fight, even though they're not out yet, because I'm pretty sure I know. It's going to be 8 rounds, 2 minutes, just like the Floyd Mayweather-Deji fight and the Jake Paul-Mike Tyson fight. To make up for the weight differential, of course, they're going to have some clause in the contract to where Floyd comes in at this weight, and Mike comes in at this weight. They're both probably going to be wearing 14-ounce gloves, or maybe Mike would get the heavier gloves and Floyd would get the smaller ones. This is what we normally see for these type of fights. Of course, it's going to be an exhibition.
Now let's talk about the logistics of this absolutely wild matchup, because the numbers are staggering. We're looking at an 11-year age gap, with Tyson being the significantly older fighter. When they step into that ring in spring 2026, Tyson will be pushing 60 while Mayweather will be around 49. The height difference gives Tyson a modest 2-inch advantage at 5'10" compared to Floyd's 5'8". But here's where things get really crazy. We're looking at approximately a 70-pound weight difference. Tyson typically walks around at 228 to 230 pounds, while Floyd usually fights at around 160.
Say what? Mike Tyson versus Floyd Mayweather? What the? That's right. Mayweather and Tyson have agreed to compete in an exhibition bout. Mind you, Mayweather hasn't knocked anyone out since 2011 in a professional boxing fight. If you count the exhibition fight he had with McGregor, okay, 2017. That's close to what? Less than 10 years since Mayweather knocked someone out. Tyson, we saw what happened when he last competed against Paul. Dude, guys, 11-year difference. The difference is ridiculous. About 70-pound difference with Tyson, who, for the most part, weighs about 228, 230, and then Floyd 60. Come on, guys. This is going to be like a cat chasing a mouse. Unfortunately, the cat is a little bit older, and he'll run out of gas very early. Why don't we put these guys in a pillow fight? I think that'd be more exciting. Stop it, guys. We're done with these gimmick fights. Comment below.
Industry insiders are already speculating about the fight structure, and all signs point to an 8-round, 2-minute format, similar to what we saw in Floyd's exhibition with Logan Paul and Tyson's bout with Jake Paul. There will definitely be weight clauses and restrictions written into the contract, because let's be honest, a 70-pound difference is absolutely ridiculous. We're probably looking at 14-ounce gloves, maybe even differentiated glove weights to try and level the playing field. But at the end of the day, this is still an exhibition, which means it won't go on either fighter's official record.
Mike Tyson versus Floyd Mayweather. That's wild. That is definitely one of those fantasy things that people talked about. I remember once upon a time, people talked about Ali versus Floyd in their prime, which is way off the rocker. But, you know, Mike Tyson, we know what he did last year against Jake Paul. A lot of people thought he took a dive. A lot of times, a lot of people thought that he pulled punches. The question is, what will be in a fight like this with Mike? What does Mike even have to offer physically in a fight or an exhibition or anything? You know, because Floyd fighting Mike.
The critical reception has been absolutely savage. Simon Simano, one of the most respected boxing journalists in the game, didn't hold back when he tweeted that this Mayweather versus Tyson exhibition is pure nonsense that will be sold to the public as if it's some monumental sporting event. He's not alone in this sentiment. Critics are pointing out that by fight time, we'll have a 60-year-old Mike Tyson trying to catch a 49-year-old Floyd Mayweather, and many are comparing it to a cat chasing a mouse scenario. Except in this case, the cat is getting old and will probably run out of gas very early.
Shit. I'm pretty sure I'd be upset too if I was somebody else. I'd be mad at Mayweather too. How 29 years or 30 years you keep getting money like this? I'd be mad too. I'd be hating on Mayweather too. Continue to hate. You know, people only talk about winners. I'm a winner, so continue to talk. See, I'm balling the fuck out. Crocodile phones, Himalayan phones, crocodile bags. It's my life, man. Keep hating. That bad. The NFL started today. This is my football. My football green. My gloves is green.
If you guys thought Mike Tyson was pulling punches against Jake Paul and that wasn't real, well, he ain't gonna pull no punches against Floyd. Like, that dude has shown that he ate it. Remember his faint punch at Floyd?
Legend joining us tonight.
Floyd ain't moved, though.
Legend joining us tonight.
Balls of iron. If Iron Mike Tyson threw a, he got balls of iron.
Legend joining us tonight.
Oh, yeah, and plus Mike Tyson said he's a scared little man. He's
He's a little scared man. He's a very small, scared man.
Mike Tyson doesn't like Floyd. So, bro, hey, kudos to Floyd. Matter of fact, that's probably why Floyd didn't accept the Roy Jones Jr. fight. He was already negotiating.
Here's another reality check that's making people question this whole thing. Floyd Mayweather hasn't knocked anyone out in a professional boxing fight since 2011. 2011. That's over a decade ago. Meanwhile, we all saw what happened when Tyson last competed against Jake Paul. The performance was concerning to say the least, with many fans and analysts questioning whether the former champion still has anything left in the tank. But let's talk about what's really driving this fight, because we all know it's not about legacy or settling old scars. It's about cold, hard cash. The financial projections for this exhibition are absolutely mind-blowing. When Tyson fought Jake Paul, Iron Mike walked away with around $20 million, while Paul pocketed a staggering $40 million. If those numbers are any indication, we're looking at a payday that could set both fighters up for life, even though they're already incredibly wealthy.
This kid said he'd been training every day for years, every day in boxing. I'm somewhere in Aruba, in the Bahamas, in Dubai. I'm traveling the world on my jet, making millions every month, not worried about nothing. And then when I see it's a chance for me to do a heist, a quick heist, I'm gonna let y'all know this. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. At the end of the day, I'm the smart one. Because I don't care if you write good about me, you write bad about me, just keep writing about me.
A real fight because it's an exhibition, like, first and foremost. It's not a professional fight, though. The stakes aren't as high because of that.
There's a stipulation here. There's a reason why it's not going to go on BoxRec, or because it's not an exhibition.
So to me, it's not boxing until they make it professional fights.
But they're
consider it, or it is.
It doesn't go on your record.
Well, in a way, I kind
But
of.
no one knows, like, KSI's record. Like, I know that's what makes it a fucking sport. Is like keeping record of these things and like how many knockouts, how many this, how many that.
And his career may not be that of numbers. It may not. They might not matter. Everyone knows.
Yeah, but that's why, like, I don't like to be in the same conversation, because what I'm doing is like real.
It's fair. That's fair.
Well, here's where you do come back.
This fight represents the continuation of a disturbing trend in boxing. profitable nostalgia packages that prioritize entertainment value over legitimate competition. Fans are torn between wanting to see their childhood heroes one more time and feeling like they are being taken advantage of by promoters who know they'll pay big money for a trip down memory lane. But here's where things get really interesting from a technological standpoint. CSI Sports, the promoter behind this exhibition, isn't just promising another typical boxing match. They're talking about sci-fi level in-ring technology that will completely redefine how we experience boxing. We're talking about real-time data overlays, immersive storytelling elements, and potentially even AI-assisted judging. This could set a completely new benchmark for how fights are televised and experienced by fans around the world.
Versus Floyd Mayweather is finally happening. Floyd Mayweather will face Mike Tyson in an exhibition boxing match in the spring of 2026. Both sides have signed the contract. Fight's happening 15 years later than it should have, but it, I'll take it. Both of them fought against the Paul brothers, so now naturally they gotta fight against each other. Hopefully they both don't get gassed after round one.
What's undeniable is that when spring 2026 rolls around and these two legends step into that ring, the entire world will be watching. Whether you love it or hate it, whether you think it's legitimate competition or pure entertainment, Floyd Mayweather versus Mike Tyson is going to be one of the biggest events in combat sports history. The only question left is, are you going to be there to witness it?